Alright, what's going on guys? It's GSR here. So basically I wanted to teach you guys how you can actually use your plus frames and your minus frames correctly in Mortal Kombat 11. Now, frame data is very important in any fighting game. It's one of the biggest things that you have to understand. Now, I'm going to talk about some advanced things here with plus frames and minus frames, but I'm not going to touch on every single thing about frame data. I might make another video talking about that once I get enough time to. I'm deeply sorry to a lot of you guys that I haven't been posting up a lot of different matches. I've been very busy. Like, I just haven't had enough time to post up any other matches and stuff like that. But with that being said, let's just get started on this. So when you are plus on block, you want to subtract that with the next startup time of the next normal that you decide to use. When you are minus on block, you want to add that to the next startup time of the next normal that you decide to use. So if I go for my 1-2, I'm plus 3 on block, right? So if I decide to go for my forward 4 afterwards, since I'm plus 3 on block, it will no longer be 11 frames, because what I'm going to do here is that I'm going to do 11 minus 3, right? Minus plus 3, right? Keep in mind, plus 3, right? So 11 minus plus 3, right? It's no longer 11 frames. It's 8 frames. So a huge majority of the characters in this game can actually get a full-blown combo on Liu Kang, or they can completely stop him in general with their down 1, because majority of the down 1s in this game start up at least I know for a fact Sub-Zero, Terminator, and Gears have a 6 frame down 1, right? So they can stop that shit immediately. And certain characters have 7 frames down 1s that will stop this out completely. So if I was to go for my 1-2 just like this, keep in mind it's 8 frames. Jack stopped it. You see this? I got beat out. So what does this mean? This means that I would have to get Jax to respect my back 1. Now, since I'm plus 3 and I decide to go for my back 1 afterwards, since I'm plus 3 on block, what do you think we need to do here? We need to do 9 minus plus 3, and that means that my 9 frame back 1 will no longer be 9 frames. It will actually be 6 frames. You understand what I'm saying? So there's no way in the hell Jax is going to challenge me if I decide to do this correctly. Now, if you mistime it, then the player will always get out of it for free. So you might want to be good with your timing. See this? See, I mistimed it a little bit. Let me see if I can get this. There we go. See that? See how Jax ain't able to hit me? Doesn't matter what he does, this nigga can't hit me. You see this? So if he disrespects, he's gonna get hit every single time, because my back 1 is no longer 9 frames. It's actually 6 frames when you block my plus 3 situation here. So that's pretty much plus frames in a nutshell. So I'll say it one last time. When you are plus on block, you want to take the plus frames and you want to subtract that with the next startup time of the next normal that you decide to use. And the reason why I keep repeating this is because I want you guys to keep remembering that, so that way when you guys train with a character, you're like, okay, this is how I'm supposed to do this with this frame data. You understand what I'm saying? And I highly recommend you guys get like a notebook or some shit like that and write it down, so that way you can constantly remember your character's frame data. And then if you decide to main another character, you can remember their frame data. And if you decide to use one of these 2 characters and you go against somebody that's using the character that you have as your second main, and you know the frame data of that character, it's going to be easy for you to understand what you can and cannot do in that particular situation. You get what I'm saying? Frame data is power, and once you remember that and you have the muscle memory for that, you could do some serious damage. Now, the thing is, like, you're still going to have to know what footsies is, and, you know, having good fundamentals and stuff like that. There's still a lot more advanced shit that people don't understand, especially when it comes to frame data. Now I'm going to talk about the minus frames real quickly, right? So with the minus frames, you want to add that with the next startup time of the next normal that you decide to use. So I'm going to use Liu Kang standing 1. It's minus 2 on block, right? And I decide to go for Liu Kang standing 1 again, which starts up at 7 frames. So what do you think we need to do here? We need to do 7 plus minus 2, and that's 9 frames. So Liu Kang no longer has a 7 frame standing 1. It's now 9 frames, right? Okay, so you're like, all right, I see what's going on here, my nigga. All right, cool, right? So we need to see what Jax has so he can stop this, right? So I do this, right? Let's see what Jax can do. He can stop it like that. He can actually uppercut me just like this. And keep in mind, I'm gonna turn the crushing blows off right here, right? So I'm gonna try and do this a lot faster with Liu Kang real quick. Hold on, because Liu Kang, for some reason... Okay. See that? You can uppercut and punish Liu Kang. It's 9 frames, right? So Jax has a standing 1 that starts up at 8 frames. Keep in mind, this is kind of a tight window because I'm only 1 frame off. You understand what I'm saying? I'm only 9 frames, right, on my standing 1. You're 8 frames. So, you know, you might want to be careful with that. So let's see if I can back up. See that? You more than likely get hit. So you might want to be careful with that. You can down 1. You can uppercut. And you kind of get the idea here, right? I'm going for a high. So you can obviously punish that shit every single time I decide to take it upon myself to do that. See, jumping is not really an option here. So you might end up getting hit. See that? So you're going to have to hold this. Either go for it down 1 or hit me with an uppercut or beat me out with a faster normal that's faster than my 9 frames. You get what I'm saying? But if you were to go for your 4-2, right? Hold on. Jax's 4-2 starts up at what? 12 frames. What about his 9 frames? See this? I'm going for Jax's 9. Hold on. Let me show you guys because I'm going for Jax's 9 frame mid, right? And he's getting hit. And I'm mashing the fuck out of it. Watch. Look at that. I'm mashing it and it's not coming out. You see this? This is the power of frame data. This is the power of fucking frame data. And if you're timing this correctly, which that's another thing I forgot to tell you guys, you have to time this correctly. You understand what I'm saying? Now, you have options here to stop me from doing what I'm doing by hitting me with a down 1 because it is a high, or hitting me with a crushing blow, which is an uppercut. For some characters, they can easily get a parry and stuff like that. And the thing is that if I know that you're trying to stop my Abare with like a down 1, right, I can easily backdash possibly, depending on how good my backdash is. Another thing is that I can technically down 1 you if I know that you're going to go for your standing 1, which is a high. So there's just a lot of mind games here that can be played that it just causes a serious dilemma. And I don't think people understand that. So let's see here. 4-2. All right, let's go for my 4-3. See this? I'm mashing my 4-3, bro. Either one we trade or Liu Kang is beating me out clean. You see this? So that's pretty much the power of frame data. And what I did there is called an Abare. There's 2 different things about Abare. Number 1 is getting like a whole bunch of damage off of 1 straight hit. So like, hold on, let me see if I can do this real quick. I need to hold on. So a clear example is like this, right? So off of a straight hit like this, watch this. I got damn near almost 30% off of a jumping kick. Off of a jumping kick. You understand what I'm saying? That's kind of like Abare, right? Let me do this with Jax real quick, right? So Jax jumps up. See that? He amplifies. Look how much damage he got. That's one of the parts of Abare. The other part of Abare is what I just showed you guys, where even though I'm minus on block, I'm still trying to take another turn. You understand what I'm saying? So there's that particular situation right there. Right? It just pretty much, the second part means like, you know, swinging while you're minus on block. Now, I highly recommend you go for an Abare between the ranges of -5 and down. You understand what I'm saying? Like 0 to -1 to -2 to -3 to -4, -5. Now, sometimes you will be able to go for an Abare when you're -6 on block, but anything higher than that, like -7, -8 and up, it's not going to be possible to do that. You'll get crushing blow possibly, or you'll just get full combo punish, or you'll just get punished just in general. So it's not really a good idea to do that. So hopefully this helped you guys out. And hopefully, you know, you guys write this stuff down when you're learning your character and stuff like that, and you do the math correctly. And you could just use a calculator. It's a lot more easier that way. You don't have to sit there and just be like, oh, this, that, this, blah, 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 minus this, minus that, and then, you know, equals this and that. You know, you get the idea here. So hopefully this kind of helped you guys out, because knowing frame data is very, very important. And, you know, learning is very important. Being in the lab is very important. And the thing is that if you're not willing to learn matchups, if you're not willing to lab and know what you can and cannot do in certain situations, then, you know, you're not going to succeed. Now, if this is too much for you, then, you know, just play the game for fun. I'm not saying that you have to play this game all competitively. Like, you know, there is fun to be had in this game to a certain degree, especially when you're playing with your niggas. You understand what I'm saying? But hopefully this helped you guys out in the long run. And like I said, I'm deeply sorry that I'm not able to post up a lot of videos like I want to. I'm just very busy with life. So I don't really have enough time to do this and do that. So, you know, hopefully when I do get enough time, we can just have some fun and play King of the Hill matches and stuff like that. I'm not going to try completely or nothing like that. Hell, I might even play. I might go AFK so I could talk to you guys and just watch you guys play some matches. And then I'll post it up on my YouTube channel and give you guys a lot of shout outs and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Just have a good time playing the game, you know? And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Just let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I love each and every last one of you. Thank you for all the love and support, and thank you for sticking by my YouTube channel. That really means a lot. Much love to all of you guys. See you guys in the next video. Peace.